Sorry, y'all. Dwight is being distracted in the background. Anyway, I told y'all I would show y'all how to make rice. I'm going to show you how to make it two different ways. One in the regular pot, which is going to look about like this. This is actually kind of big for what I'm making, but whatever. And then one in the Instant Pot. So this square container has 2 cups of rice sitting in water. I let mine soak for about 10 minutes. And this one has a cup because I'm making 2 different types of rice. One of the rices I'm going to save for a fried rice. So that's probably going to be my 2-cup rice. And then this other rice I'm making just for a quick meal for me and the family. So that's going to be my 1-cup rice. So first things first, I have my strainer. I'm going to take the rice and strain it through. So I don't even know if you can see that, but you get the point. You don't really need to see me straining the rice. Alright. So this is the one I'm going to do in the Instant Pot just because it's more. So for the Instant Pot, for every cup of rice, right, you need almost a cup of water. I know that sounds strange, but that's kind of how I measure it. Almost a cup of water, okay? So this one had 2 cups. I'm going to put a little bit of butter, okay? Tad bit of butter. And then almost a cup. So I don't know if y'all can see this. Can you tilt it so they can see? I appreciate your help there, sir.
You gotta pay for this, yo.
See how it's not a full cup? And I'm going to do that twice because this is 2 cups. Part of the reason why I do that is because the butter turns into a liquid. So the directions on the Instant Pot tells you for every cup of rice, you need a cup of water, right? But because butter turns into a liquid and I don't want this to be extremely mushy, I don't fill up the cups of water. So I'm going to put it on in my Instant Pot. Oh, you know what I didn't get? The cord to my Instant Pot. I'm not prepared. Kind of need that. Alright. So, can you see the Instant Pot from here, Ben? And I'm sorry for the noise in the background. My daughter needs to eat, so we have stuff in the air fryer. So, literally, it has a button that says rice. You push that, make sure that the steam is on, and you let it go. That's going to do its thing on its own. I don't got to touch it. I don't have to do anything with it. It's going to come out perfect. Now, here's the one that's kind of touchy-feely, right? So, again, I'm going to strain my cup of rice. And I'm tapping the side of the container just to make sure I get all my rice out. I don't want to waste none. Alright. And I'm going to put that into my pot. And as you can see, I'm putting the rice in there first. You know how when you're making noodles or something like that, you let the water boil? Anything that you make like the... Alright, let me put this stuff up real quick. Sorry, I need to clean this up. And again, I'm going to put a little bit of butter. My butter. This is my butter that I created, so that's why it's in this little situation. Maybe I'll do a video on that. But for here, when you do it in the pot, you need 2 cups to every cup of rice. So it's a little bit different, okay? But again, I don't fill my cups up completely. I don't want them to be a whole full 2 cups, right? We're making them just a little bit below the rim. Now let's hope this comes out right, because sometimes it just doesn't. Rice is very fickle. It's very fickle. I'm going to put this on high. So as I put this on high, I'm going to allow it to boil. As soon as this comes up to boil, what's going to happen is I'm going to take the top, put it on the pot, and I'm going to turn my dial down to simmer. And I'm going to let it cook like that. Here's the key. I'm not going to put the top all the way on so that it closes completely. I'm gonna let it steam through. So it'll probably look something more like this. Okay? So, yeah. But what I will say is don't watch the pot. Let it boil on its own. It will boil. Every blue moon you give it a stir. You don't have to like get in there and whip it around or nothing like that. Let it do its thing. It will do what it's supposed to do. And all right, y'all. So the one in the pot is done. I'm gonna let it sit here, and I'm actually gonna leave the top off for a while. So I let it boil, then I tip the top a little bit to let it steam, and I'm gonna let the top off for a while, and it's gonna give it that nice fluff that you like to see when you're eating rice. But that's done. Oop, look at my spoon. It fell in. But yeah, this one is done. So now we're just waiting 6 minutes for the one in the Instapot. All right, y'all. So the Instapot is done. Uh-oh. Wait a second. It's not ready to come out yet. I usually put this over it because that steam, I don't want it to come up and get on my cabinet or what have you. But while ready now, I can kind of turn the top. It's a pressure cooker, so you have to wait for the pressure to be released. But boom, as you can see, sorry that steam is coming up. I'm trying to back up so you can see it. But same deal, nice fluffy white rice, ready to go, like right now. So no real difference. You can make it both ways. Can you unpause your TV? My daughter is ready to have the TV unpaused. Hold on, let me turn the light on real quick so they can see it. Let me see if that's a little bit better. I'm gonna bring this towards the light. All right, so yeah, that's the rice in the Instapot, y'all.